Hi everybody, this is Shella Hashim again, and I want to tell you something really interesting today. It's about 7 things you should know about yourself. And people think that we know ourselves, we actually don't know. So there's little points which you can jot down and you can see and evaluate yourself where you're standing. So the first one is this: take your pencil and paper so you can write it down. It is, what makes you happy? I know it's a very simple question, but it makes a lot of sense. Everyone has a different way of expressing, and they have a different mode of happiness. For example, someone gets happy by helping others. Someone gets happy when they achieve something, and someone gets happy when they achieve something in a teamwork, and someone gets happy when you love someone and you get the same response, and someone gets happy while praying in meditation. So there are different ways. So you jot down yours and write it down, so you'll know one thing of yourself, what you'll be sure about. What is your happiness? What thing makes you happy? And then the second point is, what are your core values? What are core values? Could be which you cannot tolerate at all. You cannot compromise on them. So just write them on a paper. Which things could be disrespect, could be dishonesty you can't tolerate. So your core value is respect and honesty. So just like that, write down the points which you think are your core values. So, and obviously it could also be thinking positive, because if you have that, then it's a good thing. Then it can also be giving respect and then expecting respect, which is so important. People sometimes honestly think that if are we not getting the respect? There is a reason. Try to look it and see what is the reason behind it. Could be that you're not also giving the respect to those people. So if you want to have that mutual communication, the mutual respect, you have to give it to. So to earn it, you have to give it. Okay, now the second one is, the third one is how you respond to stress. It depends. Someone freaks out. It actually tells how proactive you are, which is so important. Stress can be a disaster. Yes, it can be a disaster. But if you actually know how to manage your stress, it can be a very constructive thing, and that weakness can be turned into your power. So always see how you respond to stress. Just write it down. You'll know. It's okay if it is something very lame or whatever. It doesn't matter. You're writing it, you're judging it for yourself. So you should be true to yourself. Okay. So there's one thing which is really important, is that when you are stressed, rather than telling other people why you're stressed, the best tip what I can give is that talk to Almighty Allah. If you talk to Him, if you pray to Him, you will see the difference. He will guide you and He will tell you. The Almighty, the Creator, will tell you everything. Even you tell your stresses, He will guide you, or you will get relaxed. So that's my tip. But you just jot down what kind of things stresses you out. Then fourth is your physical health. physical health is important. It is very important because you're taking care of your body. You should take care of your body. That's your uniform given by Allah. Your soul is inside. That's your soul, yes. But in this world, He has also given you a uniform, and that is your body. You should take care of it. And it is not called selfishness. It's called self-love. Always remember this. Don't have this guilt that if I'm taking care of myself, it's something which that is people say me that I'm selfish or what. No, you're taking care of yourself because your body needs it, and it's self-love. It is important. If you don't love yourself, you cannot be positive. And to be positive, that's the key. You have to have self-love. Okay, you should know. Okay, the fifth one is you should know your strengths. Strengths. What kind of strengths? Some people have physical strength, which can turn into sports. You can use them. Some has very good observational strength. For example, they have a very good memory. Some have good leadership qualities. Some have more communication skills. So you have to look for it. And someone has data number strength. They can remember data and the numbers like anything. So write down your strengths. And also read this book, very interesting, that is called Strength Finder by Donald Clifton. It is really good. Read that book. It can also guide you in so many things. There are about 35 different personalities you can see, and you can relate yourself in which personality category you come in. So that's my advice to you too. So, and now the sixth one is, what are your weaknesses? As you looked for the strengths, now you should know what are your weaknesses. I know it's pretty hard to write your weakness because you don't want to tell anyone about it. What are your weaknesses? For example, carelessness, could be lack of communication, could be lack of leadership, could be bad memory, or you're stubborn or anything. Just write it down. And be true to yourself. This is the most important thing. Just be true to yourself. So then we can help each other. We can help you out where you're standing and how you have to go about if you're going to do this. Okay, then the seventh one is the most important one. It is, who are your role models? Yes, you heard me clearly. Who are your role models? Okay, write it down. Don't be emotionally clinched. Could be anyone. Write it down and see. Usually people write about their family member or something, because you know what? If you have a role model, your life becomes more easier. And we need to understand who's your role model. If you know your role model, then you have a target to achieve. You can read about that person's life and you will know it. For example, some people say, my role model is Prophet, peace be upon him. So if Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is your role model, and you ask them, have you read any book about him, about his life? And majority will say no. And someone will say, okay, can you tell me the names of the book or something like this, so we'll know that you have read about it. Majority haven't, but they say, yeah, that's his role model. But you don't know about his life. You don't know how he acted in his normal life, how he interacted with people, and how he reacted with his kids and his daughter, and how he greeted them. You know, these little things you need to know. If you have a role model, it's going to help you like anything. It's kind of a ladder to your goal. So always have that. And for that, you can also read another book, very interesting book, that is The 100 by Michael Hard. It is really good. It's online. You can get it. And it'll help you understand how to lead your life And if you don't have an ideal, you can look for one. Because if you don't have an ideal, there's one big possibility that you are following your ego. So think about it. What is important and how you can improve yourself. So these are the little things I told you. So next time, send me some messages related to it, what you have written and jotted down, so we can further see how we can help you out and how you can improve your personality. And these things, how you can, if you mold them a bit, you know how to make your personality more charismatic. Okay, nice talking to you. Take care. Bye-bye.